If the internet suddenly disappeared, most people would assume it was some kind of invisible system failing in the background. But the truth is, the internet isn't invisible at all. It's physical. And it lives inside buildings called data centers, massive, heavily secured facilities filled with machines that store, process, and move nearly everything you do online. Every message you send, every video you watch, every search you make, all of it passes through these places. From the outside, a data center can look surprisingly ordinary. Sometimes it's just a plain warehouse with no windows, sitting in the middle of nowhere. But inside, it's a completely different world. Rows and rows of server racks stretch across huge rooms, each one packed with computers running 24 hours a day. These machines are constantly processing data, handling requests, and keeping services online without interruption. And they don't stop. Ever. Each time you open an app, load a website, or stream a video, your request travels through cables to one of these data centers. A server receives that request, processes it, and sends the data back to your device in a fraction of a second. It feels instant, but behind the scenes, it's a constant flow of information, moving at incredible speed across thousands of machines working together. But keeping all of that running isn't simple. These servers generate an enormous amount of heat. Without proper cooling, they would overheat and fail in minutes. That's why data centers rely on advanced cooling systems, massive air circulation setups, chilled water systems, and sometimes even liquid cooling to keep temperatures stable. In some facilities, entire rooms are engineered just to manage airflow, directing cold air exactly where it's needed and pulling hot air away as fast as possible. Then there's power. Data centers consume huge amounts of electricity. Some use as much energy as small cities. And because even a few seconds of downtime can cost millions, they're built with multiple layers of backup power. If the main power grid fails, battery systems kick in instantly. If the outage continues, massive diesel generators start up within seconds to keep everything running without interruption. In these buildings, power loss isn't an option. Security is another level entirely. These facilities are some of the most protected buildings in the world. Access is tightly controlled with biometric scanners, surveillance systems, and restricted zones. In many cases, even employees can only enter specific areas. That's because these servers don't just store random data, they hold sensitive information, business operations, financial systems, and the infrastructure behind major online platforms. And the scale keeps growing. As more of the world moves online, streaming, cloud storage, AI systems, and real-time services, the demand for data centers is exploding. New facilities are being built faster than ever, and they're getting bigger, more powerful, and more efficient. Some are even being placed in extreme environments, like underwater or in cold climates, to improve cooling and reduce energy use. So while it feels like everything you do online exists somewhere in the cloud, the reality is much more physical. The internet isn't floating in the air. It's running through cables, powered by machines, and maintained inside these massive, always-on facilities. And every time you tap your screen, you're connecting to a system that's far bigger, louder, and more complex than most people ever realize.